Hello, good evening, and welcome to my channel. Today I want to show you how to change a battery on a 8970B noise figure meter. So the 8970B been around for quite a while, was the industry standard noise figure meter for several decades, and it's a pretty nice, accurate and reliable meter. By itself, it can cover frequencies up to 2 gigahertz if you have option 20 installed, and it can measure noise figure and gain at the same time, and with appropriate down converters you can extend the frequency range to 26.5 gigahertz. So those meters have become fairly common and fairly inexpensive on eBay over the last couple of years, and you can pick them up from anywhere from about $200 up to $1,000. But those units usually, a lot of them come up with error messages, several error messages when you power them up, and one of them is error E80, which also usually appears in conjunction with E26. So if you push the button here, so see now it's come up with E26. So those two normally go together. And what E80 means, it basically means it's the internal battery of the unit has been depleted, is out of energy, and that basically the calibration memory of the unit has been lost. So it can also usually happen if the battery is empty, but also in some instances if you buy a unit that was used in a secure facility, in a government or defense contractor facility, and they have requirements for certain instruments to be cleared, to be sanitized before being sold or getting out in the market. And in case of the 8970B, it's done by simply removing the internal battery. So this unit has a lithium cell built in that pretty much retains the calibration memory when you turn the unit off, and it's just a 3-volt lithium cell that resides on the controller board. And pretty much what the calibration memory holds or contains is the calibration values for the IF attenuator, but also if you store noise source tables, ENR tables, then those also are stored in calibration memory. So I got the battery as a button cell right here. As you can see, it's a BR2325 3-volt button cell battery, and they are common and cheap available. So it's actually fairly easy to change this whole thing, and I just want to show you how. So the first step is to remove the bottom cover of the 8970, and it's pretty easy to do. It's just one screw that's on the back of the cover, and you also have to remove the back feet in order to do that. So of course you want to make sure that your unit is turned off before you do that. And so now you can see here the two circuit boards on the bottom. The thing about the 8970, pretty much most of the main and important components, they are located on the bottom of the unit. So you have two screws up here, so basically holds those boards in place, and I want to loosen those screws now. So now you have a beautiful look to the inside of the unit. See all the RF stuff here, see oscillator, mixer, isolator here, second converter assembly, and all the stuff, the power supply is back here in this corner, and then you have the controller board and the IF board right here. And as you can see on the A14, back in this corner, you have the battery holder right here. So I already removed the old battery, and when you put the new battery in, you want to make sure that the positive side is going up. So I'm gonna put the new battery in here, okay, and make sure it's a nice and tight fit, because otherwise you're gonna run into problems later on. And so that pretty much changes the battery. So now you turn this meter back on, and as you can see, it comes straight up with E26, because the calibration values for the attenuator are still lost, of course. So this E26 is not going away, but we are no longer having E80. So as you can see, I got it all buttoned up again, so it's all complete. And when you turn on, then it comes up with E26. Now you also see another message when you just CRTL on. That basically means that the controller function of the unit is enabled. The 8970 can act as a controller to control external signal sources, or 8970 on frequency converter, and this function, the system controller function, can be turned off with a special function, but normally it's on, and that's what this display indicates. So now, of course, the next question you're probably gonna ask is, how do I get rid of E26? And unfortunately I can't show you right now, because I don't have a noise source, I don't have a 346B, because what you need to do is you need to recalibrate the IF attenuators. And basically the way you do this on this meter is you have to have a noise source with 15.2 dB ENR, and you have to enter the ENR values into the meter, again store them, and then you just connect the noise source here to this RF input, the 28 volt drive, and you simply initiate the IF attenuator calibration, which is special function 33, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check this here. And so no, it's not on this table right here, but as far as I remember, it was special function 33, and yeah, it's actually here outlined. E26 IF attenuator not calibrated, C33.1 special in function in manual. So it's 33.1, and so the way you activate this is pretty much you press this button right here, and then you just press 33.1 special, and now you see it says IF cal. It fails with E13, which of course is because we don't have the noise source connected to it. And you see this right here, this E13 IF attenuator calibration failed. ENR must be 11 dB minimum at 30 megahertz, and of course we don't have a noise source connected on here right now, so it's logical that this failed. But this is how you do it. This is how you cure this error. And once you got this done, then your 8970B is ready to go again, ready to run for another many years to come. And like I said, those meters are workhorses. They work pretty decent and have usually a long service life. They are relatively easy to fix, and they're a great addition to any RF lab and have become truly affordable right now. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and I hope you learned something, and hope I see you again soon on my channel. Thank you.